Wonderful news. My chainsaw just had a baby, and it's a boy. Not everybody needs an 18-inch gas-powered chainsaw. What if you're just trimming some small branches or some thicker brush? You might want something you can just grab and go. Is this 6-inch electric chainsaw your answer? The normal sale price on this is about $100. But on Amazon, there's a coupon box you can check and get a 30% discount. But exclusive to my viewers only, you can get this thing for $29.99. I'll have links in the video description. And I know that sounded like a terrible infomercial. You know the ones like, order in the next 60 minutes and we'll throw in a second chainsaw. Oh, but wait, there's more. What I really want to do here is address the elephant in the room. No matter what you pay for this thing, whether it be $30, $70, $100, is it any good? Is it worth it? Is it going to break after 1 or 2 uses? Well, let me tell you, first of all, that this is not meant to be used by a business, a company that does landscaping. It's more for gardening, the casual weekend user. But I'm not going to just test this by pressing the button a couple of times and letting you know what I think. I'm going to take this out into the woods with 2 batteries and I'm going to drain them completely. Then I'll come back here and let you know what I think. Let's see if I can find some good fallen wood. Here's my dear friend who wants to watch me today. This looks like a good spot. Time to get the party started. The first cut was a little jumpy. Then I realized I had the wood in the middle of the saw instead of pressed up against the saw. Much better. Not that jumping, vibrating, but rather a pretty decent, fast and smooth cut. I did notice that the chain kept getting loose after every cut. Then I realized I had to loosen this knob just a little. Okay, it's 4:40. I got a brand new battery. Let's see how long I can go. It's 4:49 and the battery just died. That was 9 minutes of constant cutting. With the 2 batteries, this was the damage I inflicted. Not too shabby. Let's head back to my shop for a recap. I just got back from the woods. Now, here are my thoughts. Next time, wear bug repellent. Oh, but about the saw. I forgot to mention that it is adjustable as well. But here are my tips and comments when using the Sainlogic 6-inch cordless electric chainsaw. First of all, this is not a toy.
You are a toy!
This can do some serious damage to body parts. The battery life, it is short. With constant use, I got under 9 minutes. Now, the battery power gauge here, it's not really accurate. It told me it was at 100% when it wasn't, and it told me it was at 40% power, and then 1 minute later, it died out. Now, the instructions don't mention to use bar chain oil, but you're going to really want to use that. You fill it through this port here, and then you press this button to release the oil onto the chain. You're going to want to do that between every cut or every couple of cuts at least, and you'll have to buy the oil separately. Now, this part is very important. My first few cuts, the chain kept loosening on me, and then I figured out that you have to back off this knob here, which holds this cover on. You don't want it tight, or else the chain will loosen. Beside the 2 batteries, this thing comes with an extra chain, some gloves, goggles, and of course, a pretty nice carrying case. The instruction manual said that this thing cuts up to 4 inches in diameter. Now, I pushed the limits of that a bit. I think I was cutting around 5. Of course, it depends on the type of wood and the hardness that you're going to be cutting. This thing doesn't have the power of a gas saw. Of course, you wouldn't expect to, but it does cut a reasonable amount of wood with the 2 batteries. It's got a comfortable grip, and it's easy to use. It's probably along the lines of something you'd see at Harbor Freight, which isn't all bad. A lot of their stuff is really good. I've been using some of it for years. Regardless of the few negatives of the tool, there's one thing that makes it worth getting. The price. For a measly $30, you can pick one of these up for yourself, but you've got to use the link in my video description. This price will be available until the end of September 2023. It's a great deal, especially if you're a cheap alley picker like me. Watch your mouth.